Hello and welcome on board again to my wonderful viewers. In our today's video, we are going to be seeing how to make money online using the social media platform, in which our today focus will be on Facebook. But before you even make an attempt using Facebook, you first need to know the eligibility criteria that is required. When you come here, you will see that the eligibility criteria is 5,000. That is depending on your country of your choice, and 60,000 total eligible minutes for 60 days. So and then 5 active videos within that period. So what you need to know there is, are these things really achievable? Are they too high for you to meet up with? If they are too high, the people that are using it, how are they using it? So you must not get to all these criteria. You can start on a gradual process before going to this particular criteria. There are other available options here. You can see subscription and a host of other elements. Our focus will not be much on here, but there is one eligibility criteria that is supposed to be here, but I think it's not here because maybe I'm approaching it already, because there's another eligibility criteria who requires content. This is it, branded content. That means you need a minimum of 1,000 followers. So when you look at it here, you can see everything here for yourself. This is it, branded content tag. So I'm already eligible for this branded content tag. But one thing I need here is I need to upgrade my status of getting more views to a point where it will definitely be a very good stream of income for me. So before we go further, let's look at the different ways. We are going to see how we meet up with this eligibility criteria, but let's see the different ways in which we can actually start making something tangible out of it before we meet up with those eligibility criteria. So when you do the calculation of the timing of the watch hour, which is the 60,000 minutes, when you divide it by 60 days, you'll see that you will need a minimum of 1,000 minutes view every day. So let's go further here. Let's see the different ways in which we can use. So if you want to meet up with the eligibility criteria, you will need to take advantage of this feature called share. I've made a video in that regard which talks about making money as a social media manager. Take advantage of this share component. There are platforms that will allow you to go there, you view that share so that you can create that viral effect. And then all these comments and host of other things, people pay money to get this thing done at the initial stage so that they can meet up with the eligibility criteria. That is a secret that most people don't know. But before you go into this, if you are having shortcoming of beginning to invest your money into this, there are different ways you can use. I'm going to be showing you one after the other now. You have one. We have sponsorship. That is when you're within the 1,000 watch hour. It's one way people use to make money with this, through sponsored content that they get money from. This tick by verify option you are seeing here is another way. There are people who get paid to get this verified icon on your profile. Another big one that is here is the marketplace. This is it. When I click it, you see there are items here in this marketplace. When you scroll down, this is location. You put your location, that is based on your catchment area. For those who are into physical products, you can actually post the same thing on your profile and then share it on the marketplace and anything you are doing. Then when you put it, you now go to the available option of sharing so that it will go viral. You have provision to buy, sell. If you want to sell an item and come to this particular point, you create new listing. Then you see item for sale, vehicle for sale, and a host of other. You put all the necessary information. Let's say we have item for sale. You click here. So you see, you put the price, the necessary information, the location, the video of the item, the location, the picture. And when you are done, at the time you are done putting all the necessary information, you will now click next. There's provision for you to add tags, and you will now close it. We will not be going in detail because this is just, I want to make this video as short as possible. When you come after everything, by the time you put your items in the marketplace, when you come here in listing, you can see my items that I put here on the marketplace. You can see this here. So look at it. This is it. So this is how your items will be shown, and you are going to be seeing other relevant information regarding if the inside. This is the inside for the marketplace. It's going to show you people are viewing it, or a host of other. Even from here, you can share the listing on pages, marketplace around your area and other places, followers and a host of other. Then you get to see your seller dashboard. This is your seller dashboard. You see everything, your chart, your conversation, your renewal, and a host of other. That is for the marketplace. Another option there is, we have talked about the sharing, which is you can use it as a business model to go viral, or you can work with other people to share their own content on their own behalf, and also earn something from it. We have seen the marketplace. So now that we've seen all those various ways, there are more where we talked about advertising. That means your referral link on the description of a video. But for you to get this sponsorship video very well done, that is where the issue of the eligibility criteria comes into play, and the issue of the share. In this case, this content is not shared. You will notice that it's not having much comment. But if I pick a video, if I pick any content that has shares, a lot of shares, the more the shares, the more you see comment, the more that means the possibility it has gone more viral. You now have people that are getting to know about it a lot. So that is it. And then another key thing we are going to be looking at is we are going into the real business. That is, this is where the reach talk about. You talk about your reach, you get to see how your items are performing, how far you are going. See, in this case, I have 4,000 something. Sometimes I go as high as 10,000. That means this is within 28 days. You can see your entire view within that period. So that means I'm not doing it really very bad, but I need to work extra to get it. You will see your performance here. It's talking about your previous and your current. You see, the blue line is talking about your current and the current month, and the black line is talking about the previous month. So that is it. Then get to see if you are going higher or if you are going low. By the time you begin to invest energy in shares, you will see the difference. At this point, I shared my content a lot. You see, that is why I got this point 1,200 or something. At this point, I was not having much shares. The blue line, take a look at it. You see, it went down. The reason why it went down there is, why I'm talking about this share so much is because that is where all these top celebrities are using, and you cannot do it alone from your own profile. This is what plays me on. This is the advantage now. I was trying to share, and at the end of the day, some groups or some places get to put restriction on my content, and for like almost a period of time I cannot share. So that is where that collaboration comes into play. Don't worry, the link to the video where I talked about how you do the sharing, it will be on the description box for you to get. So let's go further to see the monetization. So in as much as you look forward to monetizing your content, you try to avoid copyrighted content. I see people do video of themselves talking on another person's video. I think for now it's not really an issue, but with time I'm sure it's going to be an issue. So by the time you look at this point, I have good here, it means I have avoided people's content. So the content I'm giving is actually original, my own content, and it's my own unique style. So we have talked about this eligibility, where people get to pay you for subscribing to your channel, or subscribing to your content, which I know this one is of a special basis. Then by the time we go to this particular point, we are going to be seeing your dashboard for some things. So the moment you meet up with the eligibility criteria, when you click on this branded content, when you click apply, let's open this so that will show you something. You see, these are the available tools. This is the first stage of the monetization. When you are getting monetized, you notice that you are supposed to see this, earn money from paid partnership with brand that wants to collab with you. Let's open it. So by the time you are approved for the monetization, you will see there are two different ways. You see in-stream ads, that means where they put ad on your content. This is your fan subscription, and this is live. So most of the time, this is the one we are always looking forward to. By the time you look at it, in my own case, I haven't looked at. I'm actually on my way. You see the minute, the time I'm going to introduce that strategy I've talked to you about. You will see the complete difference here. So let's go further. I'm going to be showing you. By the time you meet up with this particular point, everything here is green. You now have 100% with a minute. You are going to see what. So when your content is going smoothly, you see this particular point. This is where I got to this particular point where this content here. By the time I click on this content, and you see your post and your reels. You see everything is here. So you see everything is here. You see you need a video that is up to 3 minutes plus for you to monetize that particular content. So you will now see this particular point. It tells you monetization enabled. You are earning on this content. So you see. So it means Facebook is already getting something small from me, but I have not met up with their criteria for them to release the money to me. This is it. By the time we scroll down a bit, so when your content is getting better, you will notice you will see this plus sign. It is telling you that you will see every detailed information. It's telling me that this video is getting views and the views are going up. That means that is when you see plus. If it is not going well, you will see a negative sign here. So that means you have to start putting up effort to get it. So let's move a bit. We'll be scrolling. We'll be moving. So you see I've recorded 59 views. This is because I haven't shared this content that much. So if I had shared it, by now this content should be having at least hundreds of thousands of views. And this is the impression. That means the people that have seen it. And this is the reaction 23, which means it's still coming up. This is where the key area is now. When you look at it, this is where it's telling me the number of shares. This is ADP, ad CPM. This is talking about the advert conversion rate that is placed on your channel. So that means when adverts are placed, by the time you start earning money from YouTube, this is where the key thing will be. You will see the number here will change. It's not going to be 00 again. As you earn, that is how the number will be going up. The same thing with this place. As you earn for in-stream, this is for posted content. This is for in-stream. That means if you make a live video and you're earning from it, this is it. Then if you earn from impression, you will also notice from this particular point too. So you begin to see the money changing, the reaction and other business. If you post a link and somebody click on the link, you are going to see how the link is performing, whether people are really liking your content or not. So all these information are very, very important for us, especially if you want to use a social media platform. So that is why some people go as high as hiring specialists to do the job for them, because it can be sometimes time consuming managing your content creation, and this can sometimes be hectic. So if you need any further assistance, information, any regard to this, please don't hesitate to let me know. So thank you very much once again. More will be coming your way as we get to see other platforms and what they have to offer. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and keep a good channel.